everyone, so I feel like the cabbage vendor from Avatar: The Last Airbender, except for with this greenhouse. My greenhouse! It always falls over. So I know it's cheap plastic. I've tried staking it. I've tried weights. It's just a fact of life at this point. So let's see what the damage is. Thankfully, apparently I measured correctly, and it doesn't look like any of my winter sowing has been affected. There's one in there, but it looks like it's standing tall, so that's kind of cool. The problem is that I had those peppers in here, and I had a lavender, and I'm really hoping, oh, she's okay. Yay, she's okay. I was so worried about this one when I realized that it fell over. I have had this lavender, no joke, 4 years now. It looks like the peppers may be okay. Let's pull her up and see what's happening. So first thing I did is relocate my lavender. For now, it's going to stay over here with some of the other seedlings that are starting to get acclimated to the weather. And for proof, I did try and stake it. There is one here, there, and we did them in alternate directions to try and really hold the greenhouse down. We just got really bad winds this year, so it fell again. And here's my supervisors for the day. We got Chomp and Snort. Okay, next I'm gonna assess the damage. Not a stake, I thought it was earlier, but this pepper doesn't look any worse for wear than it did when it was inside. So we're just possibly gonna use this to fill up this container here. If it decomposes down, great. If it produces peppers, even better. I think it's a lost cause, and I wanna save that container for something else. And I didn't even think of my kiddie pool, but it looks okay. Garlic's going strong. I'm loving all of the dandelions that are popping up. We'll get to that later. Okay, so what it looks like happened is that this bar was secure, but the pieces that attached into it were not, so that when they disconnected, the weight pulled it up and over. So the stakes did mostly what they were supposed to do. It is what it is. And the peppers don't look any better than they were inside. I think they're a loss at this point, but I am happy that the lavender was okay. So let's try and, I might not be able to do this one-handed, but let's try and pull this guy back up. Oh, definitely can't do this one-handed. 1 second. Okay, so now that it is upright, it looks like we have some more soil loss here. My pepper plant did get yanked out on that one, and my poor banana tree is just decimated. At the end of the day, they are just plants. I do love them, but no one was hurt, no one was injured, and that's more important to me. It does look like quite a bit of the pieces popped out, which is why I was having so much trouble, even though it was staked in. So I'm gonna have to re-put the pieces back in. I will probably keep this greenhouse. You might think that's silly because it falls over every year, but it is something that I utilize, and I'm hoping that as the month goes on, we get less and less wind. So that also tells me these are in good spots. They're not going to get hit, and to try and keep things that are maybe lower to the ground here so that if it does fall, we have the least amount of damage. So thanks everyone for following along. I'll keep you updated, and oh, this thing's just gonna fall. It is what it is. Bye.